On this edition of Maury County Now, find out what's in bloom with the Floral Studio in Spring Hill. Historic Maury County gets presidential. Tune up with the Columbia Central High Marching Band. And finally, catch the info on how Pokémon Go is changing our community. All this and more on this edition of Maury County Now. Hello and welcome to Maury County Now, Columbia and Maury County's magazine news show covering Maury County. Summer is in full swing and there's a lot in bloom at the Floral Studio in Spring Hill. We spoke with Debbie Burns about how this business is adding growth to Main Street in Spring Hill.
Hi, I'm Debbie Burns. I'm the owner and operator of the Floral Studio here in Spring Hill. I'm so excited to have you here to join us today. We are a full-service floral studio and we are excited to be a part of the community and glad you're here. We do all types of events and weddings. We also love to do custom floral designs and home decorating for customers, and we have a full variety of fresh flowers and garden arrangements that are designed specifically for you. Here at the Floral Studio, we also repurpose furniture, furnishings, and just give you some extra ideas on how to reuse things at your home that you love, treasure, and value that you don't want to replace. And for instance, taking a piece of furniture and facelifting it, whether it's with paint, chalk, whether it's with molding, whether it's just with the stain that you use. We have a lot of different products and different ideas here at the studio to share with you on repurposing. Here in Spring Hill at the Floral Studio, our hours of operations are Monday through Friday from 8:30 till 5. We're conveniently located at 5251 Main Street, and if you don't know where that is, it's right between Spring Hill Funeral Home and Twice Daily. Stop by and see us. One other thing I'd like to tell you about is our community involvement. We support Seeds from the Sun, which is a local ministry that we help to establish, and it is a nonprofit ministry to help teach young people how to garden and repropagate from their own seeds. We do this in 2 orphanages in Africa, and we have been involved in this for about 3 years, and we like to encourage people to be involved in local community as well. And so what we are trying to do now is partner with some of the local churches to be able to establish local gardens, community gardens. And how we provide for this is we offer classes for you to come in and learn how to do tablescapes, floral design, home decor, and they're offered quarterly. And you can come in and do hands-on, and those proceeds from those classes all go toward the project for Seeds from the Sun. If you would like to find out more information about what we do, we have an upcoming website that's going to launch in about 2 weeks, and it will showcase our floral classes that we offer. It will also showcase some of our custom designs that we offer in-house, and it will tell you a lot about the history of the company. Since we've been here since 1955, there's a lot to learn about us.
Here's Adam Southern with a refreshing tale about a president and Columbia Dairy Queen's past, only on this edition of Historic Maury County.
Hello, I'm Adam Southern, and this is another edition of Historic Maury County. And we haven't mentioned this on the show yet, but 2016 is actually the 50th anniversary of Columbia State Community College. And Columbia State's actually the first community college in the state of Tennessee. And Columbia was selected to be the home of that first college, and they've been making history here in Columbia ever since. The first campus was spread out among all the downtown buildings. The Memorial Building was used, First Baptist, and anywhere you wanted to go, you had to go to a different downtown building. And it was kind of neat for all the residents of Columbia to see the students going around downtown and going back and forth to classes. But now they have a very beautiful campus out on the Hampshire Pike. And which gets me to the second part of my segment today. We now have a Dairy Queen. Probably the most famous thing that happened in recent times was in 1967, in March of that year, President Johnson and his wife Lady Bird came to Columbia, and she was here to dedicate Columbia State Community College. And of course her husband, the president, came along with her, and everybody in town showed up to see him. Well, they're on their way out of town. Of course, big motorcade going through downtown Columbia. And Dairy Queen was there in downtown at the time. President Johnson wanted some ice cream, so he stops this motorcade right in the middle of Garden Street and sends somebody to go get him an ice cream cone. And that story is probably one of the most retold stories in recent Maury County history. Well, President Johnson got his ice cream cone and rode off to Nashville and then back to Washington, D.C. And people in Columbia were left with their Dairy Queen and this precious story. But then we lost Dairy Queen. It's been several years since we've had a Dairy Queen, and I'm glad to report that Dairy Queen's now open, and I'm excited about it, and I'm sure everybody in Maury County is. So go out and support Dairy Queen, and be sure to come see me at the library. Thank you.
We'll be back with more Maury County Now after this.
You don't want just a house. You want a home. Something comfy and cozy that brings your family together. And eScore has a few tips to help you get there. Air sealing and attic insulation are two key elements in creating a more comfortable and energy-efficient home. First place you want to tackle is your ceiling plane. This is where most of your conditioned air is going to sneak out. Next, focus on your floor plane. Ceiling penetration here stops both air loss and critters from moving in. In general, it's a great idea to seal up all penetrations to keep your conditioned air in and unconditioned air out. Having your home properly air sealed by an eScore contractor may save you 10% or more on your energy bills. That's a heck of a lot of dough. As for attic insulation, you'll want to make sure to have a continuous boundary between the conditioned space and the unconditioned space. Heating and cooling accounts for almost half of your home's energy usage, so making sure your attic is properly insulated is a pretty big deal. It could even save you up to 20% on your energy bills. Together, air sealing and attic insulation can help reduce outside noise, improve indoor air quality and humidity control, keep out allergens, dusts, contaminants, and insects, conserve energy by slowing down heat loss and heat gain, reduce electric and gas bills, and improve the comfort of your home, especially during winter and summer months. So you want to make sure your house is the home you've always wanted? After making these important upgrades, take advantage of your free eScore evaluation to receive cash rebates and instant savings measures. Visit our website today at 2escore.com or call us at 1-855-2eScore.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
And now, back to more Maury County Now.
Out of the ashes, a brand new day has begun for the Columbia Central High School Marching Band. We spoke with co-director Trevor Baxter about how this year's show reflects its journey.
Hi, I'm Trevor Baxter. I'm the co-director of the Columbia Central High School Marching Band. Excited and very happy to be here. And I come from Columbia. I feel very good about returning to the area. I've been in Georgia for the last, 11 years. Just loving the camp that we're going through right now, and I'm having a great time. Well, I was a student in the band from 1991 through 95. And then as soon as I left in 95, my former director, Mr. Brown, he sent me back. He wanted me to come back and become an instructor for the percussion section. So from 1995 until about 2002, 2003, I was the primary percussion instructor for the drum line here. But in that, I also learned some things about full band. If Mr. Brown was sick or absent, I would help to run rehearsals and be up on the podium and run class. I also worked in Whitthorne Middle School as a private lesson teacher. Well, the concept is, the Columbia Central Band in his heyday, so to speak, had been large in numbers. A lot of students, large sections. At one point in time, there was up to 20 students that were in the pit percussion, in the front ensemble, the mallet players. Since then, the numbers have dropped a little, but the show is based off of the phoenix bird, which is a bird that, upon his death is burned up, and it comes out of its own ashes and rejuvenates and recreates itself. And that's basically what we're doing with the show here. We're trying to give an outline, first of all, of the past, and just talking about how we want to, get the band out of its state of the smaller numbers and going into the present time right now, where we're starting to rebuild and get the culture change, and starting to do that into the future now, the third part of the program, which is the recreation and the new product that we're trying to reproduce. So we're sending a message with the show. It's going to be something, you see it in the first part, burning up and some Inferno's the main tune. We've played it before. And we're going to take that into a slow tune, and it's kind of ethereal, angelic, and it's talking about the band in its current state and how we're rebuilding. And then the last stage, of course, is a tune called the Firebird Suite. And in that part, we're going to show the future of the band and recreating to the Phoenix. And trust me, with Miss Kathy, my other co-director, she's got a lot of elaborate things planned for it. We also have a website, ColumbiaCentralBands.com. We have a Facebook, and mainly come out and watch. Look right now and just tell you, come out and watch this band. Watch how these kids work. We practice right out here in the parking lot, and even with the construction going on, you got construction trucks, and we're building a new school. It's kind of ironic right now. That's what's happening here at Columbia Central High School. We're going through a period of transformation. The main thing is come out and watch. Come to the games, come to the contests. There's a full schedule of football games and contests on the website of the ColumbiaCentralBands.com.
Since the release of Pokemon Go, Maury County has seen an increase in foot traffic. The Maury County Now team Pokestopped people playing downtown to find out how they can catch them all.
Hi, I'm Ron West. I'm a Pokemon Go player, and I'm on Team Valley.
My name is Ryan Bowman, and I'm with Team Instinct all the way.
My name is Caitlin Scroggins, and I play Pokemon Go, and I'm on the red team, Team Valor.
My name is Taylor, and I'm on Team Mystic.
My name is Christy Moffett. I live here in Columbia. I'm on Team Mystic.
I'm Blake LeMay, and I'm with Team Valor. I'm Tim Beard, and I'm with Team Valor.
I'm Kendall Franks, and I'm with Team Valor. Malachi Colvin, I'm with Team Valor.
My name's Melanie Leonida. I'm from London, England. I'm Team Instinct.
I'm James McVeigh, Team Mystic for Life, baby.
The game is similar to previous Pokemon games in that the goal is to catch the Pokemon. Using your smartphone with the GPS location, you actually go out into fields and neighborhoods and locate the Pokemon with your phone and then catch them.
Pokemon Go is a fun game. Gets me active, gets me exercise, meet a lot of people, different teams, different trainers.
I like Pokemon Go because it gets you out of your normal routine and gets you active and out in the community. It gets you into the downtown areas and the parks and things like that that you might not frequent, and you get to learn a lot about your community.
A couple things I really like about this game is the fact that no matter what team people are on, there's a huge community, especially in downtown Columbia, where you meet so many new people, different backgrounds, but you can get along with them no matter what their ethnicity is or whatever they believe in. There's still a community. That's like probably the coolest thing about it.
I love the game because I've played Pokemon since it came out when my kids were younger, and now I get out. I've been up here for 8 nights in a row, at least 1 to 2 hours a night, walking the circle. Y'all happen to catch us sitting, which is not normal, but I just like it that I'm getting active.
I like that it actually gets people out and doing stuff rather than sitting at home all day like most games do.
Agreed, yeah. It's more social.
Yeah, you get to see a lot more people. I actually get out and do things instead of sitting around the house.
Yeah.
It's really surprising the demographic of people you'll see. You'll see little kids to old people playing the game.
Yeah.
And I love Pokemon Go because it means you can be out and about while playing video games, and I think it's good to get all the kids out from off the couch and walking around while they're playing.
I really love just getting out of the office and clearing my head for a little bit, taking a lap around the square, being done with, or taking a small break from typing whatever I'm working on, or, answering phone calls or talking to people or doing anything like that. It's nice to just take 10 minutes out of the day and wander around, say hi to people, You see a lot of kids and everybody out playing the game. It's a really good time. Well, our office is right by Muletown Coffee, and it seems they've just had a huge upswing in business. People coming in to get coffee. There's a Pokestop out there, so they're using lures and everything like that while they just kind of hang out with their friends. There's been a lot more foot traffic around.
One of the Pokestops right next to me actually is the Duck River Walk plaque. Most Pokestops are plaques or noteworthy landmarks, churches, sometimes both in the game and usually on the plaque. If not on the landmark, there will be information regarding the history or nature of the landmark. So it's actually a little educational as well for people visiting an area.
Right now I'm enjoying the Executor.
Yeah, I gotta say
yeah,
that. Executor's gotta be.
Executor or Vaporeon?
I gotta go with my boy Charizard, because Charizard.
Probably be Charizard. Can't go wrong with him.
I really like psychic types too, like Alakazam is one of my favorites. So if that Abra would show up, that'd be wonderful. I think the furthest we went, well, we were going to go see people in Birmingham anyway, so we played while we were in Birmingham. This weekend I went up to Centennial Park to Nashville.
Easily 200 people were at Centennial Park with us last Sunday for hours, and they actually kept the park open late, specifically for the Go players. It's definitely a community-oriented game, and it's spawned a very devoted community very quickly, surprisingly so. I'm enjoying that a lot.
To find out more information about any of the stories you've seen on this edition of Maury County Now, or to find out about any of the topics mentioned, check out our website at maurycountynow.com and look in the show notes for more details. Maury County Now is produced by Columbia TNTV. From all the cast and crew here at Maury County Now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.